Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I am getting better. I have gotten over my cold for the most part, just a little bit of sniffling and blowing my nose and stuff, but I am doing better. So hopefully where everyone is at, where all of you are at, you are healthy and not getting too sick this as we go into kind of fall and winter and flu season, I guess. So this video is our fabulous fall collaboration, and this is a collaboration video with the same girls that I've done. Just have we done two others? I think maybe only two others, and it's a great group of girls. And I'm guessing most of you by now are probably subscribed to all the other people that are in this group, but I will post links to their YouTube channels down below. But they are Ashley from Ashley in Wonderland, Angie as Wax Goddess, Maite, and her channel name is her first name Maite, which is spelled Maite, Kim from Kim Hearts Organizing, Angela, and her channel is My Clothes Smell Like Candles, and Stacy from Caffeine and Fragrance, Liz from Notorious Liz 54, and Jessie, whose channel name is just Jessie. Well, not just, sorry, it's Jessie, Jessi. So those are the other girls that are participating in this collaboration. We're not very organized, and we're not uploading these at the same time. I think that there's three of them have gotten their channels up. I think it's Ashley, Kim, and Liz have all gotten their, sorry, not channels, their videos up. If I'm missing anyone, I apologize, but the last time I checked, I think they were the only three. So I will go ahead and jump in because I tend to talk a lot, so I don't want this to be too long of a video. And there's, how many questions are there? There's 16 questions. Really only one of them relates to wax. And then I will tell you guys, some of these questions don't really have a lot that's applicable to me. So unfortunately, I maybe won't have anything to show or say related to a few of the questions. But favorite fall holiday, Halloween or Thanksgiving? I would say currently it's probably Thanksgiving. When I was a kid and in my 20s, it was probably Halloween, just because as a kid we always used to do a lot of stuff when I was a child, and go trick-or-treating and all of that was a lot of fun. And when I was in my 20s, I used to go party a lot with friends. But now I really don't do much for Halloween anymore. So I would say it's currently Thanksgiving, which is for me just a great time to get together with family and relax and eat good food, and I do really enjoy Thanksgiving with my family. And question number 2, how early do you start decorating for Halloween or fall or Christmas? So I do not decorate for Halloween or fall. I only decorate for Christmas, and even then there's been a couple years if I'm really, really busy or traveling a lot that I won't decorate for Christmas. But generally I try to. I do really enjoy decorating for Christmas. I probably usually start decorating for Christmas around Thanksgiving, a little bit before or after. But this year I'm actually really anxious for decorating for Christmas. So I'm thinking I might start decorating probably next weekend, just because I really want to get my Christmas tree, and I have just tons of Christmas decorations. So I just really want to start getting everything up and out. And question number 3, do you dress up for Halloween, or when was the last time you dressed up and what was your costume? I would say generally, since I hit like my 30s, I generally do not dress up for Halloween. However, last year I did dress up for work, because every year in my office they have on Halloween day, or the work day that's closest to Halloween, they do like some fun festivities, and you can dress up in costumes, and they have a costume contest. And so I work within a forensic accounting fraud investigation group within the firm that I work for. And so our whole team, we dressed up as bank robbers. And then we had one person that was an FBI agent. Because my boss, the guy who I work for, who's the partner over our practice, he is a former FBI agent. And so we wanted him to be the FBI agent, but then that was like too easy. So he was a bank robber with the rest of the group, and then we had one girl be an FBI agent. So we actually won first place. So it was a lot of fun. So that was the last time I dressed up. I'm not dressing up this year, and I generally do not dress up anymore. Number 4, my favorite fall decoration. Well, because I do not decorate for fall, I will say that I do have that glow pumpkin warmer from Walmart that I got like 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, probably 2 years ago. And that's probably my favorite fall decoration because it's probably the only thing I have that looks fall. Favorite fall scent. So this is the only question that's really going to be wax related. So I do have some stuff out over here to show you. So I'll quickly go through them. Cider Lane from Bath & Body Works is one of my absolute favorite scents. I also love from Sensationals this pumpkin marshmallow cream. This is a new favorite of mine. It is just delicious. I love the Better Homes and Gardens Crisp Fall Leaves. It's such a great outdoorsy tree scent. I absolutely love it. From Super Tarts, I love Hedwig, which is a chai tea cheesecake and clove. And there's another chai tea scent that I love even more from, I think it was Better Homes and Gardens, but they haven't brought it out since I first got it a few years ago. So this is a close second for me. I love that scent. I also love Super Tarts Mr. Myers. I have a couple of these from last year that I need to get in the rotation this fall. I also love any marshmallow fireside type scent. This is from Goose Creek. That's campfire marshmallow. This is great. I also have some wax melts in this scent from them. And then Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside is amazing as always. I also love the Bath & Body Works Blueberry Pumpkin Patch. They haven't come out with that scent now in a while, and so I love to buy it just from vendors, get a dupe of it. From Vintage Chic Scents, although this is a Christmas name, I really feel like this is a great scent for fall. It's A Wonderful Life, which the scent description for this is just warm, cozy spices, and I absolutely love this scent. This is the last I have of it, is this one poinsettia, so I need to maybe get my hands on more. From Goose Creek, French Autumn. I absolutely love this scent. It's just like a great outdoorsy scent, but with like some berries. So it's sweet and fresh and just, it's such an amazing scent. So I love that one. From Sugar and Spice, Ghost Munch is a great, yummy kind of bakery type fall scent. Better Homes and Gardens, Snowy Winter Woods. This is a great like smoky, outdoorsy, like snow wintry type scent. I love that one. And then a few from Dessa's that are like, oh, well, actually, yeah. So these are a few from Dessa's I have here. This one is really more just in general. I love good cranberry and like mandarin or cranberry orange type scents. I think those are great for fall. So that's just one I thought I would show you. I also never knew, but I love this orange and gingerbread together. And this is a great scent from Dessa's. I haven't melted it yet, but this is one I have on my list to actually I want to melt it soon and then possibly get a little bit more in it. And then Smoky Mountain Berries, because for me this is like very heavy on the like tart cranberry, and I absolutely love it. But there's so many other notes in this as well, but it's just, it really to me is like a good kind of fall scent, although you could do it through winter as well. But so those are the scents, just some of my favorites, and I'm sure it always changes, different scents come out and stuff like that. 6 favorite Thanksgiving food. I would say it's probably like spiral baked hams. I love spiraled hams. I don't know why. That's my favorite thing for Thanksgiving. 7 favorite fall, Thanksgiving, or Halloween tradition. And I don't really do a lot for Halloween anymore. So for Thanksgiving, it's getting together with my family and all the food, and just, it's really fun to get together and just relax and spend time with them, and that's something I really do appreciate, that I have so much of my family around me. So I really am thankful for that. Number 8, your favorite Halloween movie, both a horror movie and a scary one and a fun one. So for scary, okay, so I don't do scary movies very much because most of them, I don't like anything that's bloody, and I don't like anything that is like too creepy. So So I go back probably to kind of some of the old school like scary movies when I was growing up as a kid. So like the Halloween series is probably one I look back at that like was just like fun and scary but not over the top. You know, current day like Halloween horror movies are just too gory generally for me and I can't do them. So anyhow, so I'd say the Halloween series, those are always fun. I love watching them as a kid. And then for a fun movie, I would say Hocus Pocus. I just absolutely love Bette Midler, and I don't know the actresses' names, but the two other ladies that play the group of three witches. They're just hilarious, like absolutely hilarious. I just think it's such a fun movie. Number 9, do you collect any Halloween things? And I would say the only thing I can collect that's Halloween is my wax. That's as close as it gets. Number 10, favorite fall activity. I would say now as an adult, probably baking. Once the weather starts cooling off, I love to be able to bake. Or get together with my niece and nephews and do some fun stuff. Like I know I need to do this. I was thinking about this. I need to do this with them again this year. But a couple years ago, I got all of my nieces and nephews together and we just did a day of baking. We did cookies and cake pops and cakes, and I let them decorate everything so that they could get their hands in it and get it messy. And then they took it all home with them. I kept a few things, but they took it all home with them. And that was just a lot of fun. I do really enjoy baking, but in the summer months, it's just so hot to have your oven going and stuff. So I think I really, really do enjoy that. And then when it rains, I love having my windows open and just listening to the rain, which I know is not really an activity, but that's one of the things I most look forward to as we get into like fall and winter. And when it does rain, we don't get a lot of it in Southern California, but when it does, I love to have my windows open so I can hear all the rain. All right, number 11, favorite Halloween candy and least favorite candy. So I don't know that these are specifically Halloween because I was trying to rack my brain about if there is anything that's Halloween specific. I mean, I associate Halloween candy with just all the miniature candies that come out, right? That come out in those big bags, which really you can buy year round. And my office always has those candies in stock. So I'm always eating the candy at work. But I would say my favorite is almost anything with chocolate. But like really I love like Twix, Snickers, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Almond Joys, all the little mini Halloween size, fun size candies. I love those. And then my least favorite is just anything without chocolate. I don't like candy that's just sugary candy. So like Jolly Ranchers and taffy and I don't know, just any of the sugary stuff. Like I know chocolate candy is sugary too, but I like the like decadence of chocolate. I don't want something that's just plain sugar. Let's see. Number 12, favorite fall clothing item. Okay, so again, it's Southern California. We don't get that cold in fall. Our cold doesn't maybe start kicking in until winter. But, okay, let me move stuff out of the way so I can show you these. My favorite thing that I got last year, I absolutely love these boots. So I'm going to show them to you. And without them catching on fire, let me push that back. But it's these cute little boots, and they have this like fluffy, it's just faux, obviously very faux fur, but they're cute little black wedge heeled boots, and they're kind of like a suede material on top. And I absolutely love these. I've waterproofed them. I need to re-waterproof them for this year because I did it last year, but you're supposed to do it again. But I love these because they're just the perfect height of a heel for me, and they're a wedge, so which makes them super comfortable for me. They slip right on, and they have the cute faux fur thingy trim on the top. So these are great for you can wear them with like leggings or skinny jeans, but then also because they have like the nice black rounded toe and they are a heel, I can wear them with work clothes too, and I'll wear them with work pants and stuff. So these are very versatile to go casual or to even dress up a little bit more. So I absolutely love these boots, and they keep my feet dry and warm when it is cold and wet outside. So those are my favorite, I think, fall clothing. But I also do love scarves. I absolutely love scarves because I think scarves are just a fun way to accessorize. Oops, I'm trying to pull this back up here. But a fun way to accessorize your clothes. And I tend to wear a lot of black and very kind of neutral colors. So I love to buy scarves that are very colorful and bright and accessorize my clothes with scarves. So I didn't pull any out, but I probably have like 20 scarves, and I always buy new ones every year. Favorite fall makeup. I do not do anything different in the fall that I do any other time of year for makeup. And I don't even wear a lot of makeup at that. I put on a foundation, powder on my face, and then mascara. And then if I'm feeling up for it, sometimes I put a very neutral eyeshadow on, just to, especially if I feel like my eyes are kind of dark, like if I have a little bit of dark circles or maybe not sleeping well, I'll put a very light color over to kind of just make my eyes look like skin tone. And I wear lip gloss sometimes, and that's it. So I'm boring for that question, sorry. Number 14, favorite Halloween memory. My absolute favorite memory, and we did this almost every year as a kid growing up. My mom taught at a private school, and my sister went to that private school like almost her whole childhood, and that school went from preschool through 12th grade. And then I went there for a little while too, and that's actually where I ended up graduating from high school, but I didn't go there. I only went there like a few years when I was in elementary, and then my last 3 years of high school. But every year, it was a Christian school, so they didn't really celebrate Halloween, but they would do a fall festival, and they would always do it around Halloween, and it would be outside, and every grade would have a booth of some sort. And it was like going to a carnival. Like, there weren't really rides, but it was like doing all the fun games and stuff that you would see at a carnival, where you would see like pumpkin carving contests. They would do costume contests. They would have haunted houses or mazes, and just other like people would bake a bunch of goodies to sell, and it was kind of like a fundraising activity for the school as well. But it was just so much fun, and I remember going every year through like my whole, while I was in school as a kid up through high school. And you're always hanging out with all your friends, and because my mom worked there too, like a lot of family would go, and it was just like one of the best things. Like, I just remember having the most fun doing that and being with all my friends and dressing up and having a blast. And like, they even did like some crazy stuff. Like, one year they bought some like beat up old rundown jalopy car, probably for a few $100, and then they got a bunch of sledgehammers, and you could pay to like destroy the car, to have hits at the car with a sledgehammer and break windows and make dents and all of that. Like, it was crazy, like fun, because when you're a kid, to be able to do something destructive like that, right, it's like a lot of fun. So I remember that, just as a kid, just loving doing that every year. So, favorite childhood costume, I think, the most memorable for me was probably when I was young. Like, I was really a kid, and it was Dorothy, because as a kid, I loved The Wizard of Oz. Absolutely loved that movie. Would watch it all the time. And there was a time the Wizard of Oz would come on every year on TV, because, as a kid, you didn't really have cable. I'm talking about when I was like a young kid, and every year the Wizard of Oz would come on. Was it always around fall? I don't remember when it would come on, but they would air it like once every year, and I absolutely loved the movie. And so I remember one year dressing up as Dorothy, and my grandmother had made my outfit so it looked just like Dorothy's like blue and white gingham pattern dress. And my mom, I think she made me the ruby slippers by getting me like just red like little slipper shoes and then covering them with glitter, and I absolutely loved them. And I had a little basket with a little stuffed animal dog, and like I won like the costume contest that year, I think, at school. So I think that was probably like the most memorable costume for me, as a kid. Number 16. So this is the last one, and sorry, this is gonna be the most boring. It's not a fun way to go out, but show some decorations at the end. So I don't have decorations, so I apologize, guys. I don't have anything to show you, but hopefully we will do this collaboration again for like Christmas winter, and I am planning on having tons of decorations up. I'm actually even wanting like to go out and buy a big tree. Every year I always put a small tree up. I have a little small imitation Christmas tree. This year I've been debating actually going and buying a real tree to put up, or at least buying one of the imitation flocked Christmas trees that look really pretty. I've kind of been eyeballing them, so haven't decided yet, but I definitely will want to show you guys some decorations for winter and Christmas. So sorry. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, learned a little bit more about me. If you have any questions or comments, definitely post those below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.